Hey y'all, it is Monday and we had an auction pickup this past Saturday. We went to Granbury, Texas and picked up some auction items that I bought on one of the auction sites that I use to source. So we're gonna go over a couple of things that I bought. The total was $554 and some change. They did actually charge me tax. They messed up there. I have a reseller certificate where they're not supposed to charge tax, but they did, so I've got to get a refund from them. And also, when we went to pick up the stuff, 4 of the shirts that I purchased were not there. And they said they're either going to ship them to me or give me a refund for that. So that price could significantly drop, depending on when I hear from them. Supposedly the person is out of town. Very annoying. But anyway, still. This is the first lot. It's some little interesting statues. I've made some good money on stuff like this before. Weird does sell, so we'll see. Not sure exactly what they are. There's that, and then there are these little terracotta souvenir type deals. Now, I haven't really looked up much about them, but what I did see when I was comping everything out, and I've started doing this differently for auctions. I used to just bid on things that, had good sell-through rates and stuff like that. But what I do now is I write it down and I actually go through and comp it and give myself a price range so I can stop bidding at a certain range whenever it gets to be non-profitable. So anyway, this lot I ended up getting for $5, so not too bad. It's 18% fees on top of that, so each thing it adds up, but $5 that's reasonable. I think these had sold for like close to 30, so I'm good with that. Anyway, next lot. Okay, the next thing was a flaring tool and micrometer set, and my husband wanted the flaring tool for his stuff. He's a mechanic, so we wanted to bid on it. I paid $32 for the lot, and this micrometer set is in really good shape. I don't know if it's ever been used. But anyway, it comes out to about $30-something. So basically, he got a free tool, so that works for me. I usually don't like to bid on tools because they get snatched right up by him. So I kind of pass on tools. Like, tools are a really good category for reselling if you can get good deals on them. But yeah, honestly, I probably wouldn't have gotten this lot if he didn't want that flaring tool because it was going a little bit high for my liking. But still, same thing, Alright, the next lot is this BMW 3.5 CSL 1/16 scale model and a Lionel train set. I believe it was, when I was looking it up, it was like the Gold Rush edition train set. I got this lot for $11.17 and I have it projected to be about $135 worth of listings and profit and stuff. And when I was comping it out, I was going kind of mid-range on that, so that will be a pretty good profit. I have to check the model because these are half-done models. So I'm not even sure. This is just a train engine. I don't think it's a model. It looks like there's parts in there. I haven't checked it out at all. So it's as is. Alright, this next lot is one that I paid $205, and it is 6 cars and 1 little parts pack. They're all new. They're not sealed, but nothing is punched out. So they're all complete and, basically for the most part brand new, just open. So anyway, the first one we got is the Cobra 427 1/16 scale. This one I estimated about $70 for, so that's pretty good. And then we have, we have the Lotus wing. Sorry, I'm not really a car person. I'm a eBay seller, and I'm going off of the information that's on the box and everything. So yeah, let's see. Lotus wing. Let's see. I have about $50 for this one, so hopefully that'll be good. Ford GT40. Let's see. That one I have about 30 that I should get. Ferrari 250 GTO. I have about $55 on this one. And I believe this one, no, it doesn't have a seal, but should still be open. I haven't checked them yet. I'm going to check them. Next is this little die-cast trailer thing. GMP brand. Whatever. Let's see. Where is that? I have about $30 for this. Is the price. So, yeah. And then there is the Vintage Series race cars. I have this at about $80. And this is what I'm talking about when I say they're not sealed, but it's still like on the card. So it's doing pretty well. They haven't been removed or anything. I have everything. It's complete. It just doesn't have like seals or vacuum, that kind of thing. Anyway, that's that lot. Alright, here's the next lot, and I paid $102 for this. This is where the parts pack belongs. I have this estimated about $30. Then we got a Revel Pontiac Banshee, and for that I was saying around $20. Prestige 1963 Studebaker. What did I have for that? Sorry, I'm looking at my list here. Okay, that's what that was. That is not the same car that was in the photo. So they gave me this one instead. It looks like about a $30 car. There was supposed to be a $60 car. So, yeah, that's a little disappointing. It's still unpunched though, so okay. Anyway, moving on. Mythos Infinity something or other. It's about $20. It's not anything special, but I'm blocking out my own light. Alright, and then we've got the Ferrari 51 or 512S. I don't know. I'm not a car person. Don't get after me. Anyway, this one I had estimated about $55. So, yeah. And then McLaren M8B. And I have that one estimated $60. Sorry, I'm looking at my list over there. Alright, this is the next lot. I paid $46 for it. And the guy that original owner of all this stuff was a race car driver. I'm assuming that this is a photo of him racing. I don't know for sure. But it's pretty much not worth anything. But it's a nice little frame. I'll probably pop it out and put one of my puppy pictures in it. We'll see. Anyway, so that's that. It came with 2 parts packs, and I estimated that about $20. So, yeah, we'll see about that. This is a cookie jar. Probably not worth anything. Probably won't even list it. We'll see. So, yeah. Here's this. This set is actually opened, and some is punched, a couple things, but not much. They're not really done or anything. About $20 right there. And 1969 Chevy Corvair is about $30 model. And monogram, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. That's about $25. Now, if these are complete, hopefully they are complete. It's going to take a little bit of work, but yeah. An Austin Healey Sprite. Let's see, I said about $30 for this one. And here's a Porsche. And I said 25 or so for this. So yeah, that is this lot. Alright, this next lot has this apron in it that has some pretty interesting patches on it. It was just a little extra. Comes with some stickers that I didn't actually see in the photos, which, I'm happier that there's a couple patches, stickers. A Indianapolis 500 ticket stub. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know the value of any of this right here because it wasn't actually pictured in the auction listing. So that's kind of cool. I just saw the apron, and then it had some books. Owner's manual for a Datsun, which, that's pretty cool. I saw some solds for that. Japanese joinery. And I think I saw about a $30 sold for that book. This one is almost $100 sold. comp when I saw it. So, yeah. And then this is just a Porsche book. Probably a few bucks if even. Same thing with this one. 8 or 6, 8 or, something like that. Hot Rod magazine. It's a single magazine. I don't know. May not even list it. We'll see. It's about drag racing, though, so I guess that's why I kept it. And a Chilton manual, which I have 1,000 of these, or had. I got rid of a bunch of them. But, I think this one was like $7, $8. We'll list it, throw it up there. It'll take 2 seconds, but whatever. I paid $15 for this, so not too bad, considering there's a $100 book in there. So, then also, this sign was there. It's pretty beat up, but yeah, we'll see. I'll list it. I don't know what it's going to lead to or anything. But anyway, yeah, that's my auction haul. Thanks for watching.